not enough!
First things first, Tekken 8 will now launch on January 26. The game will feature over 32 characters at launch, including Reina, a new character, and also then Victor. A company that we actually got some in-game footage, a new trailer, and the word reconfirmation that Tekken 8 is coming to the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S and PCs via Steam. IGN also then had an early preview of it, said Tekken 8 feels like it has the most potential a fighting game it ever did. Check it out. The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered just got another quick trailer, more of in-game combat, the survival mode, and a few new additions. See, Last of Us Part 2 Remastered has not just graphically improved, it offers additional skins, new story content, and the dopest randomly generated survival mode ever. In case you missed it, the game is coming to the PlayStation 5 only on January 19, 2024.
The Siryu clan's been acting mighty suspicious.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Asuka-san.
I'm sending you to Hawaii. There's someone there who wants to meet you.
Lucky Dragon Infinite Wealth will launch both physically and digitally for the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and PCs and the past generation of consoles as well on January 26 next year. When Sega announced that this time Ichiban and Kazuma are going to go in a larger-than-life adventure across Japan and also then Hawaii, where you will experience one-of-a-kind combat with super dynamic fast-paced RPG battles, where the battlefield just becomes your weapon. Anyway, here's we got a new trailer in case you missed it.
Hawaii?
The head of Kazuma Kiryu. What better trophy than the head of a dragon?
I really need your help, like, right now.
I'd take a bullet for a bud any day.
Take cover!
You can always turn a new leaf, but you can't turn back the clock. All you get is the precious time you're given. You ready for this, Kasuga?
Let's do this. I'm here to save a prince.
Are you now? Remember, Sargon. You are a weapon raised to serve Persia.
If you haven't seen this before, Ubisoft announced a new Prince of Persia game earlier in the year going by the name The Lost Crown. This is a side-scrolling 2.5-dimensional adventure. It's a mix of both the good old classic Prince of Persia platformer with just much more action and the most realistic graphics a platformer game ever did in this own genre. Anyway, the game is going to be coming out January 18 next year for all consoles as well.
Still alive.
You seem stronger, but not strong enough to save a friend yet.
The Immortals have failed. Varum is driving a wedge between us.
Sargon, the betrayer!
We took you in and shaped you into an immortal. You turned against us. I never wanted this fight.
Are you courageous enough and clever enough to save your friend?
I'll do whatever it takes.
Don't worry. They took good care of me. William gave his all to bring me out of the trench. I want to tell you what it's like to be here, so I can imagine you're here with me.
Nacon, the famous publishers of 1,000 games already out there, the recently released Robocop and the Gangs of Sherwood, well, has another new one in the making going by the name War Hospital, which is just 1918's or World War I medic simulator, in which you will play the role of a retired British combat medic, which has been drafted back and thrown into the World War's chaos to help your brothers at the French shore, you know, just like the movie Saving Private Ryan. The game is going to be coming out January 11 into PCs and the next generation of consoles as well.
But they're still doing their best.
We can't do a good job under these conditions. Where are the bandages I asked for?
Some of them keep scouting for supplies. It's a dangerous thing to do during these troubled times, and they have to make tough decisions.
Will they ever forgive us, Sergeant?
I can hear the whistle blowing. New soldiers are coming, and I have to join them. I'm ready to go back, but I'm not sure my mind is. If you ever meet a chap that says he wants to go back, call him a liar.
その幕開け永遠なる命不滅なる肉体
On the Night in Birth franchise is having a sequel in the making to going by On the Night 2 Sis Celis, which I've mentioned maybe a dozen times already. It's going to be coming to PCs, Switch, and the PlayStation consoles as well on January 25 next year. This is the work of the famous developers Arc System Works, with 3 additional characters, a completely redesigned visuals, new moves, new battle systems, and of course, better graphics. Much more.
この時はようやく始まるんださあ行こうか最後の夜の始まりへと君がこの場に不釣り合い容赦なく体を蝕むだ僕はようやく許される
Just look at this place. All been falling apart after she was murdered. She was the only thing keeping this place together. If we want to survive, somebody has to get this place back in shape.
Valve is having a Portal mod in the making going by the name Revolution, which is going to be hitting Steam on January 5 next year. Basically a fan-made mod for Portal 2 that plays before the events of Portal 2 in the dead and the decaying Aperture facility, bringing a new story with original characters spanning over 8 hours of gameplay and featuring over 40 new challenging test chambers as well. Check it out. Coming out on January 30 next year, finally, we've got you with a new trailer 2 on its way to PCs exclusively at number 8. We have a Quinfold, a brand new developer's first work. It's a medieval-style MMORPG with the aim to shape your adventure however you desire in 5 different regions with their own unique, distinct features. Hunt, fight, loot, and do almost anything you can do in Diablo. PvP game here, made with the use of Unreal Engine 5, is going to be coming out on January 5, on PCs only.
A dangerous fog corrupts the land. You are Flameborn, the last ember of hope to push back the Shroud. Like all heroic Flameborn, you will use your deadly sword skills to slay your enemies.
Announced a couple months back through IGN, at number 9 we have the game Enshrouded, coming from the same developers of Portal Knight. This is a survival crafting and action RPG set in this voxel-based continent where you get to journey on mountains, desert, and just choose your own destiny in an open world. See, Enshrouded is set to be coming to PCs now on January 24 next year, and we got a new trailer for it too. Take a look.
All Flameborn are masters of building epic castles to show it. Oh. Where's the castle? You're meant to be building an epic castle, not a hole in the ground. Although, that is nice. Okay, so you can build whatever you like. Where was I? Yes, Flameborn are explorers who glide over land and sea. Okay, then Flameborn are explorers who grapple over land and sea. Ah, now you're gliding. I see. Okay, you're just doing whatever you want. Where are you going? No. Not into the Shroud! No way! You're not ready for this, boss. He'll squash you. But what's going on here? There's more of you now? Oh, so you're teaming up. I see. You're all against me. Fine. Play however you want. It's your game.
Available on PCs for over 2 years now. Next up we have a dark fantasy first-person shooter, a classic game called Graven, which is a lot inspired by the games like Quake, but it's just made in 3D. It's an action RPG game a lot inspired by Heretic, and has a nice little story with some puzzles to solve too. Anyway, it's in early access. The full game is set to be coming to PCs, Switch, and also both generation of consoles, and going to be coming out on January 23 next year. Sovereign Syndicate, on the other hand, is this isometric steampunk RPG inspired by games like Baldur's Gate, Disco Elysium, Arcanium, and, well, you know, the Divinity Original Sin games. It's available on Steam through a demo, as its developer's first work as well. The game is currently in development for PCs only, and we just got a new trailer for it too. The word that it's coming out on January 15. Moving on to number 13, we have Arklands. This is a strategy action RPG sim about creating a buzzing village and becoming a powerful enough wizard to defend it. I mean, the premise is you're a wizard who got banished from their home because they rival the ruling wizard in power, and now you have to go here to build a settlement, keep your citizens happy, and explore the wilds and do a lot of building. This game is coming to PCs exclusively on January 19.
Varum and Sophia plan to wed.
We're in this together.
But vicious sea rats attacked.
Don't let them get to the rafters!
Where did the rats come from?
We've got to get everyone out of here, now.
You better run, you nasty little mouselings!
Number 14, we've got a narrative puzzle adventure game based on a series of books going by the name Lost Legends of Redwall. Here's a linear game told in 3 acts, and you play as a couple of young mices found themselves on a journey of a lifetime saving their home from pirates. I think it's one of the most unique games coming out in the month, offering a lot of different actions and a decent story, it looks, when it releases on January 30.
To continue on to Redwall. And old foes.
Oi! You big disgusting gobslobber! Come and get me!
It will take all their strength, trust, and bravery. Stand up to tyranny in the lost legends of Redwall, the Scout.
Coming from the famous publishers Daedalic Entertainment, at number 15 we have a strategy sim and a base building game called New Cycle. New Cycle here is described by its developers as seeking to bring fresh new life to the colony survival genre by improving on all of its cornerstones both narratively and mechanically. There's a trailer, the game's going to be coming out January 18 on PCs only. And last but not least, we've got a sequel to maybe one of the best action-adventure games of all time, Turnip Boy Robs a Bank. The story this time is a bit inspired by the famous Breaking Bad series and a lot more action. If you're looking for a pretty funny, casual platform game about shaking down hostages and a little bit of heist action, this might be the thing for you. It's going to be coming out on January 18 next year.